What's going on, y'all? Paul Barbarian here. Just got off of 7 weeks of going to events and fighting at least 2 days of fighting every week, if not 3 to 4 on the longer trips. So, getting back into the swing of things, coming back, trying to put myself in the right brain space here. We're going to put up my yurt because I put it away when it was dewy out earlier this week, and I need to put it up and let it dry out. So, we're going to take a look at it. We're going to see how fast I could do it. Did it in about, 25 minutes when I was at the event. So, see how it goes. First thing I set up is the kana. It's actually a full lattice work of wood slats, which just build the walls. That's basically what all of this sits upon. And then you attach the door frame into it. This is put together with pins, and the door frame basically tells you how far you need to have that kana set out. It rolls up real nice. It fits inside all of this fits inside my Volvo, which is a four-door sedan from 1999, and it fit perfectly. I'm still surprised that worked. It's not really super heavy. I mean, I think maybe the whole thing might be 150 pounds, 200 pounds, if that, with the canvas. It's all fairly easy to put up and put around. I'm going to talk a little bit about the history and the origins of the yurt, or the gur. It's the yurt in the Turkish languages, and it's the gur in Mongolian. Basically, this is the tent that was out in the Central Asian steppes. A lot of Russia, all the way across, and it's extremely movable. I mean, these are all used by nomadic people that were running around on horseback and just Mongolians. I mean, they're great tents. They're really homey when you set them up. You can burn fires in them. You can climate control these as well as you can anywhere else inside a tent. It seems like a lot to put up. There are a bunch of pieces that go to this. What I'm starting to put up now are the roof ring, or the wheel, and these are the roof rafters that I have, or we call them ribs. And basically, they've been using these things for 3,000 years. It's nuts that this design works, and basically how it works, all of this roof section is sitting on top of a rope that goes around the top of the kana. The rope goes along the top parts of the kana where it's a little crisscross, and it just sits there, and then you hook in the rafters or the ribs and put them into the roof ring, and the roof ring holds them at a specific angle. They all go in there, they latch in there, and basically that is what's the force that keeps this tent down. I usually don't stake this tent down. There is a dangly rope in there that I usually have that I can put some stakes down with if I need to. When I was camping in this at Bella Maternus for Darkon, we caught some of the worst wind and rain in the first 2 days, and I tell you what, I put this up in 25 minutes, and I had one other guy help me put up the roof skin, the canvas, on the roof, and that made it a little bit easier. But I did that in about 25 minutes. I timed this, sped up to about 3 minutes and 33 seconds at 8 times the speed, but this went up in 28 minutes and 30 seconds. Not super long to put a big tent like this up, and it's canvas tent's a little bit more complicated, but it does go up fairly simple. At one point in time, coming up here, I'm going to figure out that I've put the walls on backwards. I'm trying to get it to stretch in one direction. I'm moving around, trying to shift it a little bit. Sometimes you just got to feng shui it on there a little bit more. But then I realized, no, never mind. I got to take it off. I'm going to do that. Yeah, take it all the way off, run it around the other way, do the ring around the rosy, and hang it back up. I've got specific ties on there. Actually, I need to add more ties onto this a little bit just to hang the walls a little bit better, and run it around. So, I mean, even with a couple of even with some little screw-ups and broken ties and stuff like that, things that I need to go around and fix a little bit, the tent goes up fairly easy. It's a great tent to be in. I enjoy camping in it. I like being able to burn fires inside my tent. That's probably the best part about it. There is the yurt. That's what I like camping in. Flap it open for you. Let's go and take a look. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. So this other section, I move a little quick in here with the camera on the stand and everything else like that. But you can see that the kana is all sitting in there. From the inside, you can see all the wood. None of this is metal or anything else like that. It's all wood. It's all rope and canvas. Now, the only two things that I didn't put up are the roof flap, because I'm actually doing this to air it out, let it dry out a little bit.
work out some of that dew smell that was left in there. And there's a door that goes on. Some put wood doors, full wood doors. Some put just a canvas flap like I have. The roof flap has 4 ropes that you can tie it down and keep it from flapping during the wind and everything else like that. Um, but I didn't have any wetness and I didn't have any real rain. I had a little bit come down the rafters because I tied the roof flap a little too tight. But it was a hell of a storm that I woke up to in the middle of the night, and it was great. Um, really fun time.
And that's the yurt. It's a nifty little 13, 14 foot yurt to put up. I don't think it took me longer than half an hour to get this thing up in the air and moving. And it's a great little room to go out and camp in. It seems like it's a little complicated, but after you do it once or twice, it runs up real fast. Usually you have a little bit of extra help putting up the top skin. But that is what it is. Got to take some stock, do some fixes on it, run around and give it a good look over, maybe throw some patches in a few small holes that are running. Does really good in the weather, and you can make it warmer as hot as you want it, or warmer as cold as you want it. But I hope everyone's being safe, having a great time, getting out, getting some fights in, and we're going to talk about a lot of junk, guys. Y'all be safe, get vicious, get out.